One thing I didn't mention last week, because I was trying not to get down on the technicalities, but begotten. Jesus is called the only begotten Son, and that sometimes messes with people. Why is he called begotten? Like God had a baby. Well, the idea is simply this. John, just in the previous 2 verses, had really described our right to become children of God. We get to be adopted as children. And so we're co-heirs with Christ. And that kind of makes him our brother, huh? But he's the only begotten Son. And that's the idea. It's not so much describing that he was born and had a birth and a beginning. That's absolutely not what it's saying. But it's contrasting with adopted children. So he's called the begotten Son often because it just shows like, no, this is the one Son. And actually, for what it's worth too, if you're into typology, Genesis 22, God tells Abraham to go get your son, your only son, whom you love, and you're going to offer him on Calvary as a sacrifice. And I'm going to send you a lamb, and he says later, and behold, a ram was in the thicket. Well, just in a few verses, John's going to say, behold, the Lamb of God. And so Jesus is also being compared to Isaac. In Hebrews 11, Isaac's called Abraham's only begotten son. What about Ishmael? That's the point, though. There's a typology there. So again, it doesn't have to do with Jesus being born. I know you guys knew that he wasn't born, but to answer to other people, and then why does it say begotten? Well, it's to contrast adopted. We're adopted sons. He's the begotten one. He's actually full blood family.